and this is one of my favorite movies. Patrick Bateman. Everyone is comparing you to Patrick Bateman. You've seen what's the movie called?
American Psycho.
American Psycho.
Yeah.
So he's a guy who's obsessed with his looks, takes care of his body, and then on the side he likes to and sniff their hair. What do you think of the comparisons to him?
Definitely not the women stuff, but the rest of it I would say is pretty spot on. I mean, I guess now we've got the apartment. This
Do you have a business card?
I don't have a business card.
You
yet,
have to get a business card. You know that scene, right?
Yeah, it would be a good skit. Yeah, we've actually remade the skit with the business cards.
Oh,
on
really?
TikTok. Yeah, I did pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah, no. So I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that a lot of the psychological traits are on par. I think just based on the reaction with that whole situation, it was more of just a stoic one rather than just a sociopathic, like, oh, I don't give a fuck that this just happened.
Yeah.
Just you're remaining calm, you're still being hyper vigilant, still an active thing that's happening, right? And not to mention, that's your job as a man to remain stoic while you've got girls in the back, shooting their heads off, crying.
Right.
How anyone should have reacted.
So based off Patrick Bateman, can I call you Patrick? Or do you want to go by Clav?
Definitely by Clav.
Okay, Clav. Patrick has looks and he's got money.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is one of the hottest topics, and I've seen you talk about this. You've blown up. You've made some money. You obviously have a nice ass place. What do you think now is more important, status or looks?
Definitely still looks.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to show you a photo of me before I lost everything. Look at that. We'll pop this up too.
Okay.
So I used to be a hand, right?
Yep.
And I wasn't getting the same chicks then as I do now.
Well, that's because that's a marginal change in looks from that picture to that, but it's not a marginal change in status where you were there versus being part of the Nelk Boys, hundreds of thousands of impressions on social media, right?
Millions.
Those aren't two comparable metrics whatsoever. And that's kind of what I try to explain to people all the time is like, you could talk about how Andrew Tate is able to, get all these women despite not being potentially the best, looking guy ever, but he is 0.0001% status, right?
Yeah.
Versus someone who, is maybe in the 80th percentile of looks, who's a bit above average, pretty good looking guy overall. They're not going to be able to compete on that same level because that's just a little bit above average.
So that's where I wonder stuff, because I think of, like, let's just say hypothetically a first date.
Hmm?
You could be a stud, wait in line at a nice restaurant, or you could have a guy who has the status, dap up the owner, the GM, nicest table, everyone showing you love in front of your girl. So that's where I wonder, like, which is going to get you further on that first date. Because if you're that guy with status, I can get that table immediately. Everyone knows you. You look like the man. Or you're the good-looking guy who's struggling to get the table, whatever. Don't you think you're at a head start with the status?
Well,